Okay, welcome back to Hanger 51. What is going on tonight? Oh, I wish this thing would look better, damn it. What the hell? Damn it. I don't know what happened there. That seems to have made it worse. Let's turn these back off. Oh, can't figure this damn thing out. Rumple Randy Stillskin. Rando Vision, what's up? Is this cooking with Kenny? Am I cooking something? Jeff in Lower Alabama, what's up? Thought you were wearing green. No, I'm not. I don't know what the hell is going on with my damn green screen. It's definitely not working well tonight. It still acts like it doesn't have enough light. But I just added more light and that made it worse. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell's wrong. If I sit back like that, does that help? No. EQ, what's up? I don't know. All right. Well, here, let's do this. You know, this is better. This is more interesting. So we'll look at the wing. It's better looking than me. We'll keep the camera on the wing, and that's better. That lights up nice. I don't know what the hell to do with this damn. This camera does not like the lighting in here for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. The other camera's fine, but this camera don't like the lighting. Can't figure it out. That's all right. We'll move it. We'll change it later. I'll move it at some point during the show. Besides, this way I can eat my candy bar. You guys don't have to watch me eat. It's my dinner tonight. I didn't get a chance to eat today. Check 6. What's up? Good to see you, man. So what do we got? We got 8 in here. So there aren't 8 talking. So we've got a couple of lurkers. That's okay. Lurkers are fine. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, these aren't the right thing anyway. Ah, shit. Oh well. It'll work. I'm hungry. Yeah, you watched 25 minutes ago. Oh, it wasn't 25 minutes long, damn it. The music was only 6.5 minutes. I cut the music to the exact amount of drying time till it stopped growing. You know, once it stopped growing, there was nothing more to watch. So it only grew for 6 more minutes after my talking, and then it stopped. So I found a song that was 6.5 minutes long and put it on it. So that worked out pretty good. See how long you can stay awake, Dutch. Are you kidding me? Really? We're going to keep you awake tonight. All right, so guys, this is a sneak peek of what's more to come with the wing. Okay, that's hang on a minute. Let me go back to the camera here for a second so I can show you this is what the repair is looking like. Okay. That's the feather fill and sanded, all smoothed out. It's baby. This is as smooth as a baby's butt. This thing is. I mean to tell you, right here. Ooh, yep. So coming out perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. So that's what you got to look forward to. There's two more videos to get it to this point. And then the next video is going to be me painting. I'm going to prime it. I bought primer tonight. Oh, crap. I left it on the bus. Fuck. Damn it. So we got to do a little priming, final sand, and then I got to tape off, you know, to where the vortex generators are, and then pencil them in where they're going to go and glue in my vortex generators. And then it's on to paint it black, and that'll be the next step. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to get better. The steam dot repair worked out great. That's where that dent was right there. It's gone. So that worked out. It's past your bedtime. Okay. It gave you a panic attack. What gave you a panic attack? Oh my God. Mike SSI, what's up? Good to see you, man. I said a bad word. Uh-oh. Did I really? Did I? Oh, God. I hate it when I do that. What, was baby's butt? Was that a bad word? I guess I should have said a babe's butt. Would that be better? So what else is going on, guys? What's new and exciting? Who knows what's going on? I didn't see a release today from Horizon. Did any of you guys see anything? I even went to the website. I didn't see a damn thing. So I don't think they've released anything today. Did you guys see anything? Oh, hey, I've got some good news. And I'll share this again later so everybody hears it. But Spectrum, my internet provider, finally came out today and fixed my internet. They ran a new, a whole new drop from the pole. One piece, no splices, right all the way into the house. Next, seems to have cured a lot of my internet problems, if not all of them. Looks good. Shit's loading super fast. Running videos when I'm watching a video. The preload now is way ahead of, you know, what's actually playing. Before it would barely keep up. It would pause. It would wait a minute. You know, it couldn't keep up with the flow. Now it's way ahead. I mean, once the video loads, the preload is like just zipping out in front of the actual playtime. So that's cool. So it's looking good. I think we finally had the internet problem solved. Let's hope anyway. It's working in all the rooms, and You know, the feed out to the garage here's good now too. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope they finally have it fixed. Been fighting with them for a year now, trying to get them to come out here and do this. So they finally did it. So I'm hoping that we've got it. Oh, I see David. What's up? Roach Coach, what's up, Michael? How you doing, man? That's funny, Dutch. You went to Spectrum to get some help, and they couldn't help you because their internet was down. That's what my guy today said. Yeah, I work for one of the largest communication companies in the world that doesn't know how to communicate. Because they were supposed to be a bucket truck here this morning. They got here at 8 o'clock, or he did anyway. The bucket truck was supposed to be here with him at 8 o'clock. Nobody told the bucket truck people that they needed to have a bucket truck out here. So he had to call it in and then wait for them to get a bucket truck. So he sat here for about an hour doing nothing, waiting for the truck to get here. So, and the woman, when I called it back in, because the guy was here Monday and he couldn't fix it because he didn't have a bucket truck. He called for a bucket truck, and 2 hours later, he had to go. He got here at 4:15. It was 7 o'clock. So it was almost 3 hours later. He had to go. So he just spliced it together. So I had something, which it really didn't work. We had horrible internet for 2 days. And then he and called it in, and he told me to tell him that I need a bucket truck. So I got this woman on the phone, and I told her, listen, the guy was here Monday. It's down again. It's Tuesday, and it's down again. He spliced it and told me when I call it in to call it in for a morning appointment with a bucket truck. So she promised me that it would, that there's a bucket truck going to be here. Well, it wasn't here. So you're still trying to get a working phone? A phone that makes phone calls or that can decipher your talk to text? That's good, Randy. Did you win the chalks, or what did you win? Landing gear locks? What's a landing gear lock? Oh, is that right, Randy? So, Michael, you don't have any cell service where you are? Is that what the problem is? You have to make everything Wi-Fi because there's no cell service? Yeah, I was on the show. I saw you win that, but I don't know what the hell they are. What are landing gear locks? I know he's giving away a pair of chalks. I was trying to win those. Oh, and then shortly after that, my internet went down, so I didn't get to watch the end of his show. Yeah, I forgot. That's right. That's what happened. Oh, no kidding. What kind of phone is it, Michael? Yeah, you had to get one of those. Listen, when I switched to Cricket, I got this Motorola phone. It's a 5G phone. It's been great. It's a nice phone. Well, here, I'll put it right here. Um, yeah, it's worked great. It's a Motorola phone. It's got, I think it's got 3 cameras for taking pictures on the back. There's 3 lenses and then the light, the flash, and it's been a great phone. I haven't had any problem with it. It works good. It's not an iPhone. If I'm going to get another phone, if I'm going to pay for a phone, because I haven't paid for a phone yet. This one was free because I switched to Cricket. If I'm going to buy a phone, it's going to be an iPhone, just so I can do video work with it, because the video on iPhones is unbelievable. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. Oh, this is it. Yeah, phone's invisible because it's green. Yeah, look at that. It's an invisible phone. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, I forgot it's green. Got the green screen on, and it's a green phone. So it's invisible. It's a Wonder Woman phone. That's what it is. It's Wonder Woman's phone. Anyway. JCB, what's up? Oh, is that what that is, Eric? Okay. Well, okay, so basically, David, the bind and flies should be, everything should be ready to go. But don't rely on that. Check it, because they're not always set up right, and some transmitters are not set up the same. The pot centering might be slightly off. That's what happened to my buddy Ben. He bought a bind and fly and he didn't catch it. That the thing had a shitload of up elevator in it because they didn't, either they got the servo arm in the wrong spot, or his radio was trim. The trim inside the radio was off, but whatever it was, and he didn't catch it. So the plane just went straight up, stalled, fell over, and went straight in. Brand new airplane. So yeah, you shouldn't need to do anything, but make sure you check. Well, Roach, I think they say the phone's better how? Better camera or a better phone? Because the only reason I want the iPhone is for the camera, not the phone. So when they say that the Samsung's better, is the camera better or is the phone better? Oh, okay. Thanks for the link, Randy. Let me pop that open. See if it'll open. Oh, wow. Christ, that takes up the whole bed of a pickup truck. Holy shit. Well, it's still sitting on the tires. Maybe the weight's not on the tires. It looks like those braces might. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Anyway. Hey, if it's free, it's for me. Who cares? That's cool. Well, is the 1080p quality good, Michael? I mean, is it good quality 1080p? I mean, that's all you really need for uploading online. You know, there's no advantage to uploading, 2K, 4K. You know, you got to put that on a big screen TV before you're going to see the difference there. Producer, where the hell are you? Let me see if I can find them for you, Tim. Hang on a minute. Let me look around. Hey, it's the end of the table? No. No. Why? Because I'm not on camera? Is that what you're giving me? You're breaking my balls? Because I'm not on camera on purpose. Because out here. Because my back screen looks like shit right now. Because it's just not reacting to the lights again for some reason. It comes and goes. It's kind of like watching Wrights on Zoom. Because he keeps changing from orange to normal and back to orange. So that's cool, Roach. Well, then, but you want a phone that works as a phone. Apparently, your phone doesn't work for phone calls unless you're within Wi-Fi range. Well, Bill, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, well, let me know what. Hang on, let's try something here. What the hell? Let me change the background and see if that helps. I don't know if that'll make any difference, but it was working pretty good the other night. Now that's terrible. And then it kind of went to hell. And I can't seem to get it back again. I got the bridge of the Enterprise here, but it really isn't coming in with shit. Yeah, I just can't get that to behave for some reason. I don't know why. That's all right. I'm going to readjust the other camera here in a minute. Yeah, that's the Enterprise bridge behind me, but you can't hardly see it. So, anyway. So who else bounced in here? Let's see. So we got Tim and Check 6 and David and Roy! Roy's here. Wreck 'em, Roy. Wreck 'em and check 'em. And Wild Bill, he's new in the Zoom here. Or the show, I should say. Let's see. Who else we missing? Is Bobby's show still going? Is that where everybody is? They're over at Bobby's show? Probably. God, I wish I just knew what the hell to do with that damn... to get that camera to work right. It just doesn't like the lighting. But sometimes it does. That's the funny part. Sometimes it looks great. And I don't know what I'm doing different that's making it look good one minute and not good the next. I haven't figured it out. I don't know what it wants. I don't know what it wants. Yeah, so your iPhone 13, huh, Eric? Yeah, see, everybody, you know, I saw the guy out at my field, Eli. He's got an iPhone. I don't know what model it is, but he took some great slow motion shit. It's close up, slow motion of the gear going up on my T28, and you know, the propeller's just going, you know, and the gear's going. You know, it was cool as shit. So yeah, I've been debating on whether or not to pop for an iPhone, or I think right now I think T-Mobile is offering free iPhones if you go to them. I think so. Maybe I'll switch to to T-Mobile and get myself an iPhone. That might just be what I have to do. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. Let's see. What was I going to look? Oh, I want to look at my stats, but let's look at this first. A bunch of you guys have been watching the video. I'm glad you guys are watching that. So let's see what the views are up to. We've got 105 and 91. That's not bad. Neither of them been up. Oh, this one's been up 2 days. This has been up 1 day as of right now. So yeah, 105 on the 2 days, 91 in 1 day. So that's not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hang on. Gotta get back to. All right. Forcing you to watch me. What? Background is all fuzzy and it's forcing me to watch you. Yeah, I know the background's fuzzy. I know. I can't get the lighting right for this camera to light the background. Is the 14 the newest iPhone? Is that where we're up to now? A 14? You have a flip phone. You sound like Michael Bear. Toss 101, 1.1. Yeah, that's Michael Bear. He's got a flip phone too. Hey, I loved my flip phone. It made me think of, I had, the communicator for Star Trek, Scotty, beam me up. I loved my flip phone. You're over your limit on watching Kenny Vision this month. You better save some more. I got another video releasing Tuesday. You're going to get me. You watch me take the tape off the foam, and then take a knife and cut it all off to get it down to the wing, and then I'm going to sand all the wing down, get it smooth, and that we're going to stop there. And then the next video, I put all the putty on it, and then I can't remember how I broke that up. Did I stop with? Yeah, I think I stopped and let the putty dry. So that was the next video, and then Now the ones I was shooting this morning was me sanding all the putty down and smoothing this all out on the wing. So so that's where we're at right now. You called what an F-14? Your iPhone? Instead of an iPhone, you called it an F-14? I did put something about, oh no, I just said gluing, didn't I? I didn't say watching glue dry. I should have done that. Now that would have, well, it would have made all you guys laugh, but I don't know that anybody else would have got the gist of that. No, you can't watch putty dry because there's nothing to watch. The Gorilla Glue was doing something. It kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You got to admit that was pretty cool. To watch that keep growing. I mean, it was like a mushroom. It just kept growing. The putty doesn't do anything. It just dries. You know, but the Gorilla Glue expanded a ton. If you really want to enjoy that, go to the end and then click backwards. You know, back it up, back it up, back it up, and watch it shrink down back to where it started. It's amazing to watch how much it really, you know, grew when you back it up, and you get that instant. Each time you click it back, it shrinks more and more down. So, nope. I bought some white primer. Not going to clear it first. Just going to put the primer down, and then I'm probably going to tape it off here. I don't know. It's white primer. Maybe I won't tape it off because I'm going to be seeing. I got to prime in here a little bit. I just need it for fill because the where this all gaitered after I. You guys can't see that. Hang on a minute. Let me change cameras again. So this is where that gash was that I steamed out. It was right in here. And this is, I sanded all this down really nice. And that rib came out really good. But it's still got a lot of like gatorness to it. So if I shoot a coat of primer on that and sand it, it'll fill in those areas a little bit and smooth it out some. So I'm probably going to shoot a light coat of white primer right in there. And then I've got some, believe it or not, this is not white. And it's a off-white. It's a creamy white. And I took a piece of foam up to Lowe's and said, here, it was a bare piece of white foam. I said, here, mix me paint to match this. So they mixed me white foam paint. And it works. When you paint it onto this bare foam, it disappears. You can't see it. So it's the right color. That's what I was fixing. If you guys watched that one night when I had my EC 1500 on camera here, and I was airbrushing in the damage that I repaired on that, you know, the paint matched perfect. So that's what she said. Yeah, you're right. It will seal the foam. You're absolutely right. And I've done that on like my new Mamba. I clear coated that whole plane before I put it together. I did the same thing on the QQ before I put it together. I did the same thing on my Visionaire before I put it together. Anything that was bare foam, I try to clear coat, you know, before I put it together. and it definitely helps. It keeps the plane much cleaner, much longer. I was going to do my jet, but I never got around to it. So the J65 did not get clear coated, and I'm paying the price for it. It's looking a little dingy. Not big deal. It cleans up, but so Randy's, I think he's flipping us off. I think, is that what that is? Glue drying, yeah. Let's see if I can read through the fuck. The glue drying fucker. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying. If it disappears, why paint it? Well, to smooth it out, get the texture right. So even though it doesn't look like it's painted, but it fixes the imperfection of the foam, and you're the only one that knows you did that. And after you fill it and sand it and smooth it, and it doesn't look like you did anything, that's the secret. If you can make it look like you didn't do anything, that's perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. Fred! So that's what's going to happen here. When I finish smoothing this out, and then the bottom here, and then paint this black again, and a little gray line right there. Is there a gray line on the bottom too? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, and then I have to make vortex generators. And if I get all that right, and it doesn't look like it was ever damaged, that's good. You want it. That's exactly what you want. You don't want it You want it to look like you didn't do anything. Roach, you're going to Jet Jam tomorrow, are you really? Oh man, good for you. That's awesome. How far away is that for you? Paul McNeil, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Oh man, that's good for you, man. An hour and a half, that's awesome. Do you fly at that field at all, other than at Jet Jam, or? Well, Eric, I think it's going to do the same thing if I put white on it or clear. I mean, once you put a coat of paint on it, and then, like you said, once you sand that, it keeps the fuzzy down. Exactly. And that's why I'm going to put the white primer coat on there to keep the fuzzies down and to get this. See, this looks fine on camera, and it really looks fine here. But when you feel it, you can. It's a little. It has a little bit of texture still. I sanded most of it out, but a lot of this wing has that texture to it actually. So, it's just, and there's two little dots here that are dirt. I'm going to have to wash those off. But I'm not going to do that until after I do the primer, because I want to. And I'm going to tape that off so I don't seal that into the foam. I don't want to wash the wing with anything like Windex or anything until my repair is sealed. So I got to put paint over that first. Then I can wash the wing down, get all the the fingerprints, that dirty finger from the black sanding, and it gets in your pores, and you wipe it on the airplane, and it makes a mess. No, that's all right, Michael. Yeah, you know, if I had a runway like that to fly off of, I'd be over there all the time. What the hell? Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, you would have put a. Yeah, well, that was way too big a chunk for a landing light. And that's probably not the right location for a landing light. You know, I forget exactly why I cut that exact part of the wing to do that, but there probably was a reason. Maybe it had a ding in it there or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, no, I would want to mount a landing light in real foam, not this repair stuff. I don't know how sturdy that would be. Um, the whole light. So yeah, but it's not a bad thought though. I like what you're thinking. I knew I'd be able to feel that. I just by looking at it, I could tell. Yeah, so I got a little tiny spot here. Apparently, I didn't get enough putty there, so I gotta just fill that one little tiny spot. But yeah, this is coming out really good. It looks really good, guys. You're gonna really love it when I'm finished, and you're gonna say, "Wow," you know, because you're not gonna be able to detect that it was ever repaired. It's gonna look perfect. So stay tuned because it's coming. And then I started working on the F7F. So I took did anybody, hey, before I say any more, did anybody find the Easter egg in my video here? Who caught the Easter egg? Anybody? You're grilling chicken drumstick. I'll be right there, Paul. Uh-oh. Lewis is here. Everybody run for cover. Snitches. Snitches get stitches. Everybody get out of here. So, Lewis, you don't know this yet. I'll give you the bad news. You haven't been around long enough, or recent enough. Let's say recent enough. I got hit by a drunk driver last Sunday leaving the flying field. Totaled the truck. Most of the airplanes in the trailer got fucked. The trailer's fucked. And it's all impounded because the guy hit another guy after he hit me. And that guy's near dead. So everything's on lockdown to see if this guy's going to pull through or not. Otherwise, it becomes a homicide investigation. And I'll never see my truck and trailer again. So, yeah. Fun. What kind of filler? Oh, what kind of filler am I? I'm using this stuff. The DAP Fast and Final. Works perfect. I love this stuff. Super lightweight, dries fast. It's easy to sand. Really nice stuff. Yeah, Crash Cargo Kenny. There you go. Yeah, Lewis, tell me about it. Yeah, so all the good planes were in the trailer. I already lost the F7F, but the Corsair was in the trailer. The J65 was in the trailer. The King Twin, my QQ, the RV8, a couple of jets. The F22. What else? What else was in there? Another jet. What was the other jet? The Radiant, the Knight Timber X. God, there was another jet in there. What was the other? Oh, maybe it was just the two. Maybe just the J65 and the. What else did I have in there? I think there was another prop plane that I'm forgetting. Oh, the P-38 was in there. So, yeah, the legal limit's 0.08. And 3 hours after the accident, he was at the hospital and tested at 0.286. So, yeah, he was more than three times the legal limit. So he went to jail that night, but he already bailed out. So he's out of jail. And the other car he hit, that guy's in intensive care. They don't know if he's going to make it. It's not looking good. They're thinking he's going to die. And if he does, then I'll never see my trailer in the truck. That'll be the end of that. They'll have it for years while they do a full research on everything. I don't know. I don't know why the hell they need it, but whatever. No, it's not. I'm a magnet for everything, bro. It's just bad luck. It's lightning, right? I got hit by lightning. Somebody hit my bus. This jackass hit my truck. What else? Lewis, what else has happened to me? I mean, it's just... I'm just, God wants my attention, because he could have killed me in all three of these things, right? The lightning, and both crashes could have killed me, and I survived all three of them. So, yeah, Lightning McKinney. So God wanted my attention, so he got it. I went to church last night. No, night before last, and and I'm going next Tuesday too, and the Tuesday after. Herpes? No, I didn't get any herpes. He must be thinking of you. Who you've been sleeping with? Yeah, no, I didn't get herpes. Thank God. That'd be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Yeah, after all this, and you've got herpes. Oh, great. Oh yeah, did you get a job actually working in a cabinet shop? What's that? Still smoking after church? Smoking what? What the hell? What are you smoking, Fred? What the hell? Hey, it's Kenny F. and Rogers in the house. Oh, nobody guessed the Easter egg. How come nobody guessed the Easter egg? Wow, I'm surprised. Smoke rolling off of me, heathen. All right, Fred. I know there's a joke in there somewhere. It's going right over my head. Yeah, I went to church to bond with God, and what is he, lighting me on fire or what? I mean, obviously he's not mad at me, or he would have killed me already. He's had 3 shots at him, for Christ's sake. Oh, see, Fred's onto it. Fred sees it. He's onto it. He's not right, though, but he's onto it. So everybody look at Fred's guess and then extrapolate from there. Good job, Fred. Nice work. Well done. Yeah, you're right, Kenny. It was an attention getter, and he finally got mine. Absolutely. That's how I'm taking it anyway. He wanted my attention, and now he's got it. So, Carbon ZT28, no. But that was the Easter egg. You just have the wrong airplane. So, good job, Fred. Nobody caught that. Yeah. So what did he do to get your attention? Was the eye thing the attention getter for you? Are you joining in forces with me here, buddy? Yeah, it's not the motor for the Carbon ZT28. I'll give you a hint. It's smaller than the Carbon ZT28 motor. That's too small to be the T28 motor. Not by a lot, but it's smaller. Ugly stick? No. We're not detectives. Oh, well, of course not, David, but that's the fun part. See, trying to figure it out. That's why I put this little game up for you guys, is to see if anybody could figure it out. So Roy's thinking. Yeah. See, he did even. Yeah, it did make me think. Yeah, see, he's working on it. Oh, come on, guys, this was simple. I mean, the Carbon ZT28 wasn't a bad guess, but what the hell have I been working on lately, guys? What the hell happened to me lately? Think. It's pretty obvious what that motor's out of, for Christ's sake. Come on! I found a channel called Action RC and video of B-17 and TBF Avenger. I feel love with TBF as a 3-cylinder engine. Nice, Eric. Yep. That's cool. Uh-oh, Slapnuts is here. Too lazy tonight, so to all... I don't know what those little symbols all mean. Fuck off, I'm assuming. Tiger Cat, that's it. Roy's got it. That's the dummy engine out of the Tiger Cat, because I'm beginning the repair work on the Tiger Cat. So I had to take the motor out of it. Look at how smooth that is when you take the cowl and the motor off of it. What the hell? So I disassembled this so that I could glue it back together. So that's going to be the next video you guys get too. Well, not the next one, but it's coming up. So there's going to be a whole series on fixing the Tiger Cat too. So this is going to go back together. I got to put a little twist in it as I assemble it. But because this is sticking out over here, so we got to kind of do that number. Yeah, just like that. So look at how well that went back together. See that? You can see that, but you can't feel it. It's in the right place. Yeah, so it went back together pretty well. So that's coming up. We're going to do a whole video on gluing this back together, and then repairing this so you can't see it. So that's coming. That was the Easter egg, was that the motor sitting there, to see if you guys would catch that or not. So I'm going to give you a couple of pointers on this particular type of repair. Sometimes you got to pick your fight. What do you want more? The scale effects on the motor and leave a little damage visible, or fix the damage and lose, rivets, panel lines. You understand what I'm saying? So you got a choice. You can't have it. Well, you can have it both ways, but to put the rivets back on it would be damn near impossible. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to. I'm not going to be that anal. But I may not repair the damage as like I am here on the wing. I'm not going to do it like that. I might just like fill it in and sand that line, and just try to, just get that as best I can, and then leave it alone. I'll airbrush the color back on it, and then just leave it alone, and leave all the rivet detail and panel lines. So I think I'm going to go after it that way first, and then if I don't like that, I can always do the full Mac Daddy feather fill sand and then repaint and just give up the panel lines and the panel lines are easy to put back in. Actually, all you need to do is take a really fine sheet of sandpaper, fold it in half, so you've got this sharp edge here, and then you just go through the foam and you sand in the panel line right back into it. It works out pretty good. If you guys watch my repair on the Corsair, you'll see how I did it, and it came out beautiful. So if you go watch that, and I've linked that video in the end on one of the videos. That's how I put the panel lines back in. I just used the sharp edge of the folded sandpaper, and it put the panel line right back in it. The rivets are going to be a bitch. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Either get sewing pins, with the head on them, and cut them off so that they're only like 1/4 of an inch long, and then you'd stick them into the foam, glue them in, and then paint over them. That'll look like a rivet, but it won't match the rivets that are in it. So yeah, it's a trade-off. I don't know how I'm going to do that. That's going to be a bitch, but it's not that big a deal because I'm going to replace the nacelles anyway. I'm gluing them for now just because I'm doing this video on repair, and we're going to play with it and explore different options just for the sake of this video series I'm doing. I'm going to order, as soon as they get them back in stock, I'm going to order the replacement nacelles. They're only, I think they were $67 for the pair. So, and they come with everything. You get the cowls. I don't think it comes with the motors, but I'm not positive on that. It might come with the motors. But my motors are fine, so if it doesn't come with the motors, that's fine. But it might come with the motors, but it comes with the cowls and everything, So I'm just going to order new ones when they come in, when they're back in stock. But I'm still going to fix these just for the video, for the foam repair video. So stay tuned for that too, because we're gonna fix that, and I've got some repair work to do on the J65. We're going to fix that. Some more steaming work going to be there. I'm going to do some more steam work and fix the J65. It's not serious repair work, guys. It basically, in the trailer, the folding prop on my night Radiant unfolded in the wrong position, and the blade was pointed down, and the top of the J65 was sitting under it, and every time the car hit a bump, the prop was poking the top of the battery cover, the battery hatch. So it gouged that all up, just from the prop hitting it. I've rectified that. I've got a sleeve over the prop now so it can't unfold and ever do that again. You learn this shit as you go, Oh yeah, Papa.net. Yeah, yeah. The problem with these, there's so many on this particular airplane. They went rivet crazy. I have never seen so many damn rivets on an airplane before in my life. I mean, there has got to be, I'm not exaggerating, there's got to be a million rivets on this thing. I'm not shitting you. If you've ever seen this plane in person, it's ungodly how many freaking rivets are on this airplane. I mean, just in one little section on the wing here, let me count them. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4. So if we go 3 and, yeah, that'd be 3. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. There's 80 rivets. Are you ready for this? A 1 inch wide, and it's about 3 inches long. Okay, so a 1 inch by 3 inch rectangle has 80 rivets. That's insane. I mean, that is absolutely insane. I don't know where the hell, you know, whoever made that mold to put all those damn, that guy's got to be stir crazy to make all those rivet holes, you know, in the mold. So yeah, hanger rash is real. Yep, yep. No, Wrights is here. All right, I got to back up and read the joke that Wrights has just put up because I'm sure it's a doozy. We're watching something dry, glue, concrete. I don't know. I'm sure Wrights has got me watching something drying. No, he didn't make that joke yet. He just said stay tuned. Yeah, I'll have you watching something else drying for sure. Why not? No, not really. Yeah, Fred says 700,000 tops. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. It's a shitload. I mean, listen, you know, that's only one. Okay, so let's go on. All right, so that's 80 rivets times, just roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll stop at 10. Okay, so just the section between the word marine that's all the way out on the end of the wing. So we're only talking about half the wing to the nacelle. Past the nacelle to the fuselage. There's 10. So that's 800 rivets. And that's not even 1/3 of 1/2 of one wing. There's 800 rivets. I swear to God, I'm not making that up. You know, if you put this here, let me use this as the demonstration here. If this was in thirds, okay, and 1/3 is a 3-inch line going this way, 1 inch wide, and there's 10 of those in a row. Okay, three this way, 1 inch this way, 10 in a row, 800 rivets on the 1/3 stripe down the wing. I mean, that's crazy. Rivets in 1/3 of 1/2 of one wing, just the top half of the wing, not the bottom. The whole the fuselage has got the most rivets on it anyway. That is absolutely insane. How many rivets are on that goddamn fuselage? It's even worse than the wings. Oh yeah, yeah, Paul. I'm sure. You know, trying to transport airplanes on the back of your motorcycle's got to be just hanger rash to the max. Yeah, no, you know, it's funny you say that though. There was a girl in first grade named Megan, and she was eating the glue. Oh my God. I'll never forget that. She was the girl in first grade that ate all the glue. She just sat there eating glue. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's kind of like 90% of 10% of the time that Michael Bear's Harbor Freight receivers work. 90% of 10% of the time. Yeah, that is funny, Eric. So why was the real one smooth and the model here have an absurd amount of rivets on it? I don't know. But this is definitely the Rivet King. This plane has more rivets than any other airplane I've ever seen in my life. Hell, it's got more rivets on it than taking all my planes in the shop that have rivets on it and add them together. It won't even come close to touching how many rivets are on this stupid airplane. It's just insane. You ate glue too, but not a lot? Yeah, no. I never ate glue. I didn't eat my boogers either. No, it just wasn't my cup of tea. My brother ate his boogers, but I didn't. Yeah. I'm sure my brother's going to love that when he sees this video. He's going to hate me. Wait, my phone's going to go. If he's watching right now, my phone's going to go off any minute now. Oh, Keith, that was 50 fucking years ago. Shut up. Who cares? Nobody gives a crap anymore. The horse glue was damn good. Okay, serious question. All right, because we've all heard about, they make glue from horses, right? Does it say it on the bottle that it's horse glue that was made from? I mean, yeah, there it is, right there. It's probably my brother. No, I didn't. Roy. Anyway, yeah. Does it say horse glue on it or something? I mean, I'm just asking because I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, I just I never. I mean, I've heard all the when they kill a horse, they're going to send it to the glue factory. I didn't know if there was any truth to that. Slow barbecue, old country music, and cold beer. Oh, that sounds like the making of a new song, Paul. Oh, I've seen those. I mean, I constantly watch that stuff, Eric. Constantly. That's all when I go on YouTube, man, that's pretty much all I watch. Are all the documentaries on all the warplanes. I was watching a documentary on the Korean War and the planes they flew in Korea, and I was watching that before I went to work today. So yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing to watch on YouTube. Is all the documentaries on all the different airplanes. And there was a guy that he died in a P-38. I forget his first name was Jeff. So hang on a second. He was an author, famous author. His dad flew P-38s in the war, and he flew them too. And he was checked out in one. and I forget whose it was. And he made a mistake on the fuel tanks for takeoff. He didn't switch the tanks in the right position, lost an engine, it rolled inverted, and killed him. Well, there he is, but it's not saying his name. Ethel. Jeff Ethel. Any of you guys remember him? Yeah, Jeff Ethel. He did all kinds of reviews on the World War II airplanes. Oh, no, but the glue manufacturer was Mr. Ed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Jeff Ethel was, I love that guy. I used to watch his videos constantly. And they're still on YouTube. They just don't get populated into my queue anymore. They used to, but there's so much new stuff on YouTube that his stuff's kind of moved away. But yeah, just Jeff Ethel. And look him up. And there's a whole playlist of all the different airplanes that he's flown and, knows how to fly and flew and talks very intelligently about, their performance and what they did in the war and everything. He was a great guy. I really miss that guy. I was so sad when he died. Michael Bear, where you been? You're in Chicago? Smells like cigarettes and piss here. Where, in your hotel room or outside? No, only Fred and Ethel. Yeah, oh God. Oh God. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God, my leg hurts. Fuck. Oh. All right, Michael. Sneak peek on the upcoming video on the wing repair. Here we go. Everybody else has seen it, but here's where it's starting to look like. It's got, it's all smoothed out. Got the putty fill sanded. Backside too, the bottom. There you go. It needs just a hair more work before I put some white primer over it. And it just needs a tiny bit more work. So, all right, Roach. Have a good night, buddy. We'll see you later. Ken Bird's in the house. What's up? How you doing, Ken? We got a bunch of Kens now. We got Ken, Kenny, and Kenny F. and Rogers. It's getting confusing. Smells like cheap perfume and pee. So we got a theme going on here. Everything smells like pee. Yeah, just could it be Satan? Oh, count rivets for Michael. He missed it. Okay, 6. We'll go through that again. The next video, we're going to do counting rivets with Kenny on Hanger 51. Don't miss it. Subscribe, hit the like button. Oh, so you're scratch building a Delta wing right now, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, Mike, you didn't miss anything. I was just explaining to the guys about fixing the F7F. You know, whether I was gonna just repair it and kind of just dial up the glue joint, or was I gonna go to the trouble of this? You know, getting it all feather filled, sanded, smoothed out, and lose all that detail on it, all the rivet detail. Because if I do this to it, all the rivets and panel lines are going to disappear. So, so I was explaining the different techniques there. Okay, I don't know what that means, Spencer. You for the nazes. What? I'm an idiot. I know. I don't know what that means. uh, oh. Yeah, yeah. The motel will smell like expensive perfume and pee. uh, okay. So what else we want to talk about tonight? Let's see. Uh, let's see. I don't know. I think that's about all that's new with me. I've been trying to replace the truck. I'm having no luck. I mean, I've messaged about at least 10 different people with Avalanche trucks, and 3 of them have replied back. And out of the 3, 2 of them are in Georgia. I take that back. One's in Georgia, one's in Panama City, which is even farther than Macon. The one's like near Macon, and that's closer than Panama City to me. So, but both are pretty damn far away. And then the other one's in Sarasota. And then, but nothing local. All the local people are ignoring me. They won't respond to my want to come see the truck. Can I come see the truck? You know, is it a flex fuel truck? Does it have a backup camera? Nothing. I'm not getting any responses. You know, yeah, so I'm having a hard time finding a truck to replace the truck. Yeah, he was lucky, JCB. Yeah, yeah. So that was a crucial thing on the P-38 that Jeff had talked about in many of the videos before, because he would fly that plane over and over again. That was one of his favorites because his dad flew at the war. So for him to die in that plane was really odd because he knew that plane so well. He'd flown it so much. But that's what happened. He forgot to change the tanks for proper takeoff settings, and one of the engines quit. And on a P-38, it immediately rolls you inverted. But yeah, if you guys want to watch some really good videos on World War II planes, go watch the Jeff Ethel series. Yeah, the Jeff Ethel series. Go watch his stuff. He's a good guy. He was a really good guy. I really miss watching his stuff. I grew up watching that stuff. You know, he was my go-to. If we're going to talk about warbirds, he was my go-to guy. Yes, I watch the Battleship New Jersey channel all the time, Kenny. Yep, I agree. Love it. You guys are saying hi to Ronnie. Where's Ronnie at? I don't see Ronnie in here. Is Ronnie in here? Where's Ronnie? I'm scrolling. I don't see Ronnie. Where'd I miss Ronnie? Or is he incognito? I don't see him. What am I missing here? Yeah, I'm lost. I don't get it. Ronnie's out counting rivets. That explains it. That's why I can't find Ronnie. That's funny. He said tits? Who said tits? What else have I got? And what else? Have I got any other news to share with you guys? Yeah, that's a quickie. I'm having trouble with FMS. I was missing stuff out of the box, and it's so hard to communicate with Chinese people. They just, they think they can speak English, but they can't grasp the language. So we're having a language barrier. They keep telling me that the box shipped and it was delivered. Yes, you're right. The box was delivered. There's parts missing out of the box. I did not receive these parts, and I just can't seem to get that into them, that they're not understanding. Because I need my props. There's only three things. I need the props. I need the nav light covers, and and that H piece, which I may not need the H piece. It's probably the same piece that came with the nose gear, but I don't the nose gear doors, but I'm not sure. But they show it in the bag with all the other stuff, the screws and the blocks and the bearings, but it wasn't in there. So I was missing that. There were supposed to be 6 prop blades, 3 counter rotating, 3 clockwise, 3 counterclockwise. I didn't get those. I didn't get the light covers, and I didn't get that H piece. And I'm trying to make them understand. Yes, I got the box. I opened the box live on YouTube. I already sent them the link to the video and the timestamp. And they're just not getting it. It's like dealing with Hobby King all over again. Oh my god. Yeah. Talked about. I don't think he speaks Chinese though. But yeah, apparently, I don't know what he's given China of ours. Everything, I guess. I don't know. About 15 comments up. Before Ronnie's out counting rivets, or was that the comment? Anyway, not that big a deal. It's just a comment. It's not. He's not here. Because I want him here to show him the progress on the wing. Because when he saw the glue, his comment in my chat was, here in the video was, "You've got to be kidding me." And then Roy replied to it. Yeah, I can't ride it right now, Paul. It's buried in the garage behind all my wife's stuff. When we moved her in, I just completely blocked the whole end of the garage. I can't do anything out of the garage right now. The things haven't been going well in the house as far as getting it ready to bring her shit in, and then all this other stuff going on, with the lawsuits and the lawyers and the and work and just too much going on. My head's spinning. I can't, and trying to get these parts from FMS, which has been a big fight. This is like 2 weeks of me emailing back and forth every day, and they just aren't grasping what I'm trying to tell them, that I'm missing the parts out of that box. I got the box. Okay, I got the box. The fuselage was in the box, but that's the only thing that was in the box was the fuselage. I'm missing all the rest of it. The blades were supposed to be in there. Whoever packed it didn't put them in. The light covers aren't in there, and that H piece is not in there. And I'm just trying to get that into their heads, and I can't grasp it. Well, that's my next step. I'm going to call Rich and say, hey, Rich, can you call FMS for me? Maybe we can have a three-way conversation. I don't know, because I can't get through to them that they sent me parts and there's stuff missing, and they can't grasp that there's stuff missing. I just can't get their heads around it. They're just not getting it. And I don't know what else. I've said it like 3 different ways. I sent them the video. Apparently they didn't watch it. I thought they did. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what JCB said. Yeah, Rich Baker. He lives right here. He's an hour away from me. So yeah, I can talk to Rich. And if I don't get an answer for them tomorrow that says, "Oh, okay, we'll send those parts," then I'm going to call Rich and tell him, "Listen, you got to talk to these people because they're killing me." They're just not understanding my email. I don't know how I can say it any clearer, but apparently I ain't getting through to them. Yeah, this internet's working much better, for sure. The pages are loading faster. Things are just really, really. I can tell a huge difference. This has been the best internet I've had in quite a while. So. All right. Well, that's good information. I was just looking at some of my analytics in my channel. Just checking. Well, who is this? Shaka Corbin? Shaka Corbin. Have you been here before? I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. Oh, this is Lyndon. Oh, hey, Lyndon. Who's Shaka Corbin? Sir Lyndon Stewart in the house, incognito as Shaka Corbin. Oh God, good to see you, Lyndon. Lyndon, or did you go back? Are you back in your country? Yeah, Shaka Lyndon. I think Shaka Stewart sounds better. Lyndon Corbin. There we go. How about that? Lyndon Corbin? You flew your UMX pits this morning. How'd that go? All right? Good flight? No issues? Oh. Oh, I got something else to share on RC related, so it'll be quick. But yeah, I bought an antenna for the house. I bought one of those little cheap Chinese boosted antennas. You know, it's got a amplifier. Worked great for a couple of months, and then it quit. You know, and that's exactly what the guy that reviewed it said. Yeah, they work great for a couple of months, and then because it's cheap Chinese junk. Yeah, okay. You're right. So we're having a shitload of problems trying to watch regular television. I can't get any of the VHF channels right now. I can get some of the UHF. So, and they sent me a replacement one, but I know that one's going to fail too. So I'm going to go shopping for a better quality antenna. Oh, you're on your buddy's phone. Oh, no kidding. Okay. Oh, good luck on Banggood there, Randy. What do you mean they ordered 29th? What do you keep ordering them on Amazon and they keep, after you order it, they say, oh, we don't have it, right? That's been my experience on Amazon. Just finished 2 dozen strawberries. Oh, screw you. You didn't share any? You didn't. Oh, there's Ronnie. Ronnie's here now. Oh, okay. I didn't see that comment, Ronnie. I just saw the one you wrote on my channel, and it looked like you were disapproving. You've got to be kidding me. So I've been waiting for you to get here so I could show you. So here's where we're at. So this is the top of the wing, and we've got the feather fill and sanded it all out. This is all perfectly smooth here. This is the repair. This is the Gorilla Glue over here, and this is that glued in piece over here. Okay, and then here's the other side. Same thing. Here's the Gorilla Glue here, and this is the other repair. And yeah, it's coming out. This is a little teaser where we're at, because there's 2 more videos before we get to this, where I'm at right now. So the 2 more videos are coming to show you how I got to there. So, but yeah, it's coming out beautiful. Am I doing any simulator flying tonight? Nah, I could. Are you where you can get on your real flight, Lyndon? Because I can put up a host and we could go flying if you want. You know, as soon as I get done here, whatever time that happens to be. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that if you want. I got good internet now, guys. I can do it. Wild Bill, this is actually, believe it or not, is going to be lighter than the wing was before because the Gorilla Glue weighs way less than the quality foam that FMS uses. Way less. You know, I don't know if you guys have picked up an FMS plane. Like my Tiger Cat weighs, I think, 11 or 12 pounds before you put a battery in it. Okay? The 1700 Mustang weighs 10 pounds before you put a battery in it. So FMS's foam is so packed, it's heavy. So this repair actually made the wing lighter. And I'll be honest with you, I've been debating on just to try it. And I don't know which plane or which wing I would do it with, but I was thinking of making a mold of a wing and then casting it in Gorilla Glue. You know, put the mold together and then fill the mold with Gorilla Glue, you know, made like that, and then let it expand and create an entire wing out of this aerated Gorilla Glue. And I'd put a spar in it first and let the glue around the carbon fiber spar, and then just to see what kind of wing, you know, how it would come out and how much it would weigh, how much less it would weigh. But yeah, it's definitely lighter than this stuff weighs nothing. It's way lighter than the FMS foam. That chunk of foam I took out of there felt like it weighed something. You know, it wasn't like heavy, but it had some weight to it. Whereas the piece here, all that extra foam I cut off of it, I had it all in my hand. It felt like nothing. I mean, literally nothing. So do I sound like a CD skipping? Really? Is that what I sound like? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, so it was your end and it fixed itself, or you fixed it. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't me. You picked up Dr. Pepper float ice cream tonight. Really? Have you had any of it yet, Paul? Is it any good? Yeah, so getting back to your question too, and this stuff weighs nothing also. This lightweight wall spackle, Bill, weighs nothing. This stuff's lighter than shit. I mean, it feels like it's empty. I mean, it really does. There's just no weight to this either. So between the two, I would imagine the paint is going to be the heaviest part of the whole project. Either that or the glued on toothpicks to make the vortex generators back. You know, that's going to add more weight than any of this. This stuff just weighs nothing. So I would bet money that the wing's lighter now. I could almost guarantee you the wing's lighter now. That's why I'm thinking about casting a wing made out of this Gorilla Glue, because it'd be pretty strong, especially if we put a carbon fiber spar in it. It'd be. I don't think it'll flex. You know how these wings, the foam flexes. I don't think the Gorilla Glue would flex. Not as much as the foam, anyway. So would it break? I don't know. No, you know what? It would flex. Come to think of it, yeah, because I was playing with the stuff I cut off with the razor knife that you haven't seen yet, and I guess I threw that stuff away. I thought I still had it here, but I don't see it. But yeah, it is pliable. It does stay pliable. So yeah, it would work. I think it'd be a lot lighter. I mean, if you wanted to recast an airplane like the F-7F Tiger Cat out of Gorilla Glue, God, I think it'd probably shave off 5 or 6 pounds easy. You know, I really do. I'm not shitting you. I really think it would make that big a difference. So much for the great internet. Now it's not at my end, Michael. Why did I sound like I was stuttering or skipping to you? You know, I don't think it's my end. And my internet's, I mean, from what I'm getting, it's perfect. You know, the feedback I'm getting here, the how far my screen, I'm not falling behind at all. Well, just a hair. I mean, you know, like a minute on my screen is only like a minute behind. Normally, I'm 10 minutes behind. Oh, it was Kenny. Kenny, the other white meat. The other YouTube dude. Yeah, the other Kenny internet dude. Oh, did you, Mike? No kidding. Yeah, I saw a video went up from them, but I didn't really pay attention to what it was. I think I had an attorney in one ear, an insurance company in another ear. I've been dealing with 4 insurance companies, 2 attorneys, trying to get somewhere with this whole crash thing. So, what a nightmare. Yeah, today was a busy day with all that going on, and then the guy showed up to fix my internet. So they wanted me to do this stuff on the internet, and I'm saying, nope, it just went down. The guy's here working on my internet literally right now. So I can't sign those documents you want me to sign right now because my internet's down. So looks like a cool and fun plane, yeah. Yeah, I'm not much into those profile planes. I don't know. They take 4 hours on the grill and a lot of beer. What? How the fuck can you grill chicken legs for 4 hours? And have a good video? Yeah, that's not possible. You can't put those both in the same sentence. That doesn't work. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's what he's cooking them with, a cigarette lighter. Yeah. I was thinking matchsticks myself, but yeah, that's about how he must be grilling it. How do you do 4 hours to cook drumsticks? That's crazy. All right, you guys are going to have to talk amongst yourselves. I have to go use the bathroom, so keep yourselves occupied. Fred, take over. You're used to leading, on Monday nights, so take over for a few minutes while I go use the bathroom. If I can get out of here. I'm stepping on a bunch of stuff here that I don't want to be stepping on. All right. There we go. All right. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. All right, Fred, pull my finger. Come on, you know you want to. Right, exactly. It's a shit show. You know, I had to take a show or a shit. One of those things. Yeah. Marty Robbins on a radio right now. Oh, there's somebody that's constipated right there. That wasn't me. It flowed right out, no problem. That we weren't having any constipation problems here. Yeah, shit happens literally. Yeah, more literally to me lately, for sure. So, I don't know what else to talk about tonight, guys. Kind of, yeah, there you go, right? So let's talk about favorite radios. You start. Go ahead. You first. Tell us all about your favorite radio. So is Michael Bear in? Michael Bear, are you in here listening while you're building an airplane? Just say something. You too, Spencer. Are you still in here? You don't have to spell words. You're probably too high to spell anyway. Just put an emoji up or a letter or two. We'll know you're here. You don't have to actually make a sentence. No, Roy, I'm looking to buy a new truck and I can't find one. I've looked on Marketplace. The one I want, it's not too far away, and it's on Auto Trader, but the guy won't respond to my messages. And I think it's an 11 Avalanche. It's 2-wheel drive. It's got the right wheels. It's a flex fuel. It's got the right radio package. It's exactly what, and it's pearl white, and it's exactly the truck I want. So, and the mileage isn't too bad, and I just can't get the guy to respond. So I don't know what's going on with that. There's one that's right here in Hudson. That's right down the street from me. They won't respond either. Theirs is that it's the same green that was on the Impala back in '96. It's called dark green gray metallic, and so that's what color this truck is. And it's priced really low because the right rear quarter panel got hit. I don't know what the hell hit it, but it's a pretty bad shape. But I can fix it. They already tried to fix it, but they used old technology. If Eric was still in here, EQ, he could confirm that. they drilled holes in it with a dent puller instead of weld. I have the welder and the pins. You weld pins to the metal and you use a tool to pull them, and then you break the weld back off, and it doesn't put a hole in the panel, and it just leaves a little nub to sand off, or grind off. So, but I can fix the panel, and that's be a challenge for me. I would enjoy that. So I would like to get that truck because it's cheap enough that it's cheap enough that I could actually go pay somebody to put a new panel on it. But I don't want to cut the panel off. I'd rather straighten the one that's on it. Other than that, the truck looks great. The interior is in good shape. It's only got 120,000 miles on it. I think that was it was a flex fuel truck also. I don't think it had the right radio package in it, but not a big deal. So yeah, it was a nice it was a nice truck, and the guy won't respond to me, so I'm kind of bummed. Well, here's that. That wasn't on here before. Wow, I got a bunch of different ones on here now. Wow, 353,000 miles. Holy shit! An 06 with 353,000 miles on it, and they still want $8,000 for it. Oh my god! Oh my god, they're smoking better shit than Spencer's got. That's fucking nuts. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, most of these trucks are all dealer. I don't want to deal with the dealer. The one I found on, I'm looking at Auto Trader right now for a second. And the one I found on here that I wanted was private owned. It wasn't a dealer. It was the only one on here, private owned. Uh-oh. It's gone. So maybe he had already sold it and didn't take it down. And so when I started messaging him, he took it down because it's sold. And it's gone. Damn it. God, I wanted that truck. Shit. That's a bummer. Boy, that's a bummer. I was really hoping to get that one. Damn it. So here's one. Hey, you know what? I think I was looking at this truck. And it's in Lakeland. But the one I was looking at wasn't a dealer. But this sure looks like the same damn truck. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, anyway. Back to the chat. It's really shitty tonight. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Fred. Tell the whole world. I'm sure everybody's really fascinated with my shitting habits, so thank you. Oh my god, that's funny. I don't know why that jumped way back, but anyway. Jim's leaving? Alright, Jim, have a good night. Oh, golly, 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 golly. What were you flying, Jerry? That's funny. So anyway, yeah. I guess I'm supposed to hold off buying a truck until we know for certain mine's a total. I'm pretty sure. I don't see any way in the world it wouldn't. I mean, the airbags are going to kill it. The truck's really in good shape. It just the fender. The fender and some very slight damage to the driver's door, and that's it. Left front fender and just a little bit of damage on the door, and the truck's perfect. You know, we got to replace the wheel, the hub, bearings, the brake rotor, caliper, wheel, tire, because that all left the truck. But upper and lower control arms, I already looked all those parts up. It was about $1,400 for everything, and you know, I mean that's nothing, and it's all just mechanical. It's just bolted on. There is a wiring harness that's cut. It didn't stop the truck from starting or anything. I started it right up. But yeah, I think it's the ABS system, I believe. It's this big bundle of wire. It got cut clean through. I just have a feeling it's probably an ABS unit. Could be wrong, but that's my guess. I'm thinking it's something to do with the ABS. That's a nice airplane. I like the Beaver. I have that one too. I want to put it on floats. I want to go to Joe Knoll. I want to park at the float field, you know, the float area, and bring nothing but float planes. I got a shitload of float planes to fly. I can put my 150 on floats. I can put the RV8 on floats. I can put the Beaver on floats. I already have a smaller Beaver from Flight Zone on floats. I could put I could put the Timber X on floats. I could put my Twin Otter on floats. I could fill my trailer with nothing but float planes and go there and have an absolute ball. And that's always been my bucket list item in that respect. I want to go to Joe Knoll and fly out the float field part. And oh yeah, of course, David. Yeah, they bring stuff there to float, to sell or give away a lot of times too. There's a lot of giveaways. Do you have water at your place, Jerry, to float fly off of? Yeah, I have a tent. That's true. Oh, you don't have that one, Fred? Oh, there's a plane I have you don't have. Holy crap. It's rare. I especially love the new version with the clear windows. I was the old version, you know, the black and yellow, flew great. It's a good flyer, but I just didn't like that paint scheme at all. I just couldn't wrap my arms around that one. Just didn't like it. And I didn't like the way the battery hatch worked. I didn't like. There were a few things about the plane I didn't like. Huh. That looks like I tapered that too much. That's interesting. Guess we're going to have to go back over that a little bit. That's all right. Yeah, float flying's a lot of fun. But it's all just takeoff and landings. That's all you're going to do. It's just because that's the fun part. So you're just going to shoot touch and goes off the water. And it's a blast. I love it. You know, I've done a lot of float flying with my small beaver. At the girl I used to date in Orlando, she had water right behind her house. She lived right on the water. So yeah, I used to do that a lot every time I went over there. Kenny is the low spot. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. I have an RC blimp. I do. And it's just Goodyear on it even. Yeah, you just fill it with, you go get one of those little helium tanks and you fill it up. Now it's remote control. It's not radio control. It's got a very, very long wire on it. I'd say it's a good 50 feet wire on it, but it's a very, very thin wire, very fine. And it works great. I tried to RC it. You know, I was trying to put some servos in it and stuff, but everything was too heavy. I need all that micro stuff that's available now. This blimp was shit 30 years ago. I still have it somewhere. But yeah, today, there's stuff to put in it. I could definitely make it radio control now. Yeah, I don't have the reflex in mine. Actually, I think mine is version 2, but doesn't have the reflex in it. Yeah, I bought it through Horizon, so it you know, they take that shit out of it. You don't get a reflex with Horizon. I only have my PT-18 has a reflex in it. I think only one of them. I have 2 of them. I think they might both have it, but that's the only plane I have with the reflex in it. Well, I take that back too. I did buy that Rafale used at the hobby meet, and that has a reflex in it. I think, pretty sure that does. Well, that's the only things I have with a reflex in it. Unless my new Miss America came with a reflex in it. I don't know if it did or not. I don't think it did. I don't think there's a reflex in that. I'm not sure. Michael Bear's back. Alex is looking for you. Or Axel, I'm sorry. I keep wanting to call him Alex. Axel. Axel's looking for you. Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble. That's funny. Oh, Kenny Rogers is lurking also. Okay. Oh, really, Jerry? I didn't experience that. Yeah, I was in Chicago for work back in, God, 07. Yeah, I went to Chicago for 2 weeks. In the winter, of all times, to go to Chicago. God. Why? Because it says on the wall in the bathroom, for a good time, call Angel. Right, Jerry? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I guess I sanded that a little too far. Yeah, well, easy fix. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. Well, wait a minute, though. It's not... I didn't sand into the foam. How can I have sanded that too far? I didn't sand that too far. I didn't sand into the foam. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, I would have had to sand through the foam. I didn't sand through the foam. Because the sanding block isn't long enough. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I didn't use a block. I should have. You're right. The reason I didn't is I knew I'd beat up even more of these damn vortex generators than I already did. So I was trying to avoid that. So that's why I didn't use a block. See, there goes the black dust now because I'm sanding directly on the black paint. So that's how you screw up your sandpaper on a white wing. Yeah, you're right, Jerry. I didn't use a straight edge. Yeah, so they're always working in the parking lot, huh? Yeah, they just jump from one truck to another, don't they? Here's my straight edge. I've been using this, you know, I've been checking it like this, and it works. I knew exactly where the low spots were, and I've been working on getting, you know, the high spots worked out of it, and I'm good. It's pretty close. But this spot is low, but I didn't sand into the wing, into the foam, so I don't know how that could be low. What the hell happened there? That's weird. I don't know how the hell that could have gotten low when I didn't sand into the wing. You know, I put the spackle over it, and I've sanded this, but the spackle is still way above the foam of the airplanes. I don't know how I could have done that. I don't know. I think maybe this part's just too high over here. I need to bring this down to this level. It's probably more likely what's wrong. I don't know. Not a big deal. It'll work out all right. It'll all work out in the wash. Yeah, you're right again, Kenny. I should probably go get my. I've got a big long square in my toolbox, and I probably should just go get that. But here's a straight edge. We can use this. Now see, that looks perfect. Well, not really perfect, but this is too high. That's what's making me think this is low when it's not. This is too high. So that's what I got to sand. I got to sand this down some more. It's too high. So that's good. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty damn close. Yep. So, Brian Chambers, what's up? Did somebody say hi? Yeah, hi. Hi, Brian. Yeah, at least that one reaches both work areas right. Yeah, you're 100% right. You know, but it's just a foam wing, and I wasn't trying to be that precise. Wasn't the point of my repair. But you're right. You're absolutely right. I should, you know, and I'm gonna, you know, screw it. It's not gonna take that much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down and use my straight edge over it again, and we're gonna get it real close. Yep, this is just too high. So we'll work on it. No problem. Do you do body work too, Kenny, or are you just mechanical? All right, guys, calm down. Don't everybody talk at once. You're just talking over each other. No, I couldn't understand any of that. Yeah, that's what she said. He does it all. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this is all the reason I'm repairing this way it is because that's body work, and I've done a lot of it. So, you know, it's yep. The girls, Michael Perryman in Chicago, do some great work. I'll bet they do. I'll bet they do. Oh, are you flying real flight on your iPad, Lyndon? All right, Brian. Hey, buddy. Have a good night. Drive home safe, will you please? Hey, Paul. What's up? Welcome to the show, man. You know what? I gotta. Screw it. I was gonna change the camera, but it's not worth it. I gotta shoot some more video tomorrow. Oh, man. No shit. Really? That's exactly... I mean, that's very similar to what happened to my T-33. Man. Yeah, I had a very, very similar problem with my T-33 on the maiden takeoff. I got off, made one turn, and then I lost it. I just lost it. So, wow, that's crazy. Mine's laying right there on the floor. The fuselage, what's left of it. I'm getting ready to take the fan and ECU out of it to put in my Havoc. That's what I saved it for that. Yeah, and mine did too. Went straight in, destroyed the fuselage. Wait, I'll show you what maybe yours looks like this. My tail feathers are good. I took the rudder off. So does yours look like this? Because that's my T-33 right there. Yeah, that's it. That's what's left. The wings on the box over there, it's in pretty bad shape too. But yeah, that's my T-33. It didn't fare so well. But the fan's good. ESC's good. So I'm going to put this stuff in my, this is going to go in the Havoc. That's exactly what I saved it for. I've been wanting to get to that like any night. But I got started on this foam repair thing, so I'm going to finish that first. Then we'll get on the Havoc. Yeah, it's a free wing. Yeah. Are the wings good? Can you buy a fuselage and save it, or are the wings fucked up too? My wings got pretty fucked up, so I didn't even attempt to fix it. I'm just scavenging all the servos, ESCs, everything like that out of it. I'm not going to fix it. It got the wing. Yeah, mine did too. Same thing. It went straight in, just like you. Yeah. Well, call FreeWing up and see what they'll do for you. You know, call Motion up and see if they'll do anything for you. Call Wesley. Get Wesley involved. Maybe Wesley can fix it. You know, get you another one. I bet he can. I would bet Wesley could get something done for you. Yeah, gravity. Yeah, it's always on. Yeah, gravity's always on. That's the problem. Yep, same thing. Mine all worked fine too, Matt. You know, I don't know. That's why I don't buy FreeWing. I don't buy anything for Motion anymore. I'm all done with Motion. I was never really a big fan of the FreeWing stuff anyway. I didn't think it was that great. I did like my Old Crow, some of it. I definitely loved the landing gear in Old Crow because it was all machined aluminum, so I really liked that. Their wheels and their landing gear are pretty good quality, but the foam, the paint, like my Avanti, you know, I got one of the very first Avantis, guys. I don't know if you knew the difference, but I have the wing right here. So this was the problem with version 1 of the Avanti. And they never came out with a version 2. They didn't call it version 2. But what they did would change. Okay, so if you look at this control horn here, you see how narrow that is? There's no, you know, it's just glued into the wing barely. See, this one's been re-glued. I used epoxy, but all those sliver size glue pads pulled out of the airplane, and these things were crashing right and left at the beginning, including mine. Later on, the next version, of course, they didn't call it a version change, but they changed that to a square that was about the size of a postage stamp. It was huge. So this little sliver here, that narrow little sliver, turned into a big square the size of a postage stamp. Of course, that much more gluing surface made the control horn stay on the airplane. But yeah, that was a big problem with the Avanti in the beginning. And the first two I bought both had the narrow, because I bought them right at the beginning. And they both had that real narrow mount. Now the used one I bought later on, which is the one I have now, has the big pad. So Those don't come loose. They work fine. Yeah, you know what, Kenny, you're right. It's not. The flap one is, which is where you really don't give a shit. It doesn't matter on the flap. But yeah, you're right. It's not on the hinge line. So you're going to have differential, throws on the hinges. Yeah, I've just the Avanti was. I did like the Avanti. I'm not going to lie, but I've just never been impressed with motion with free wing. So, and then after buying the and the Flite line as well, after buying the Flite line Spitfire, it looks great, beautiful airplane, but it don't fly worth the shit. The nose gear, or I'm sorry, the tail wheel broke off. All I did was pick it up by the propeller. It was sitting on the land. Well, actually, it was sitting on its belly. It's not a retractable tail wheel. I grabbed the hold of the prop and I just lifted the plane straight up so I could put the gear down. I hit the gear switch, the gear went down, and I gently set it back down in the gear. And before I got it on the gear, the back of the airplane shifted, the tail wheel snapped off. Just from the weight of no battery in the plane even. Oh yeah, there was a battery in because I had to put the gear down. Yeah, there was a battery in it. But yeah, just the weight of the plane sitting on the tail wheel made the tail wheel snap off. I'm very discouraged. Yeah, the Cougar looks nice. I got to give you that. It does, but I'm not buying one. I got plenty. I've got the Avanti, the FMS Avanti in my cart right now. I got to call Pilot Ryan. He wants me to. I think he's going to try to work some magic so he gets credit for the sale, and that's cool with me. I don't have a problem with that. So before I buy it, I got to call him and see if he can make. He's trying to get in with FMS right now, as an affiliate. So I've got 2 airplanes in my cart at FMS, the Avanti and the PC-21. Yeah, the PC-21. Yeah. Yeah, Matt, take some pictures of the crash. I hope you took some pictures at the crash scene. Although, they liked my pictures, but didn't help my case. They still wouldn't take care of it. But this was back when they changed everything, and they were pissing everybody off. So I don't know where they are now. I don't know if they're still pissing everybody off or if they're trying to save their customers. I don't know. No, that's getting close. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it. Didn't expect to see a live sanding tonight. Yeah, just trying to keep on the program here because you guys are, you know, not real chatty tonight. So this is your entertainment. I can put some glue on it and you can watch it dry if you want. I'll be happy to do that. I'm sure I can find something to glue. You know, you guys can watch glue dry if you want, or you can watch me sand. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Did you get your Cougar, Matt? Have you got it in your hands? Don't worry, Kenny. I got it handled. We're good. It's going to be just fine. I need a longer piece. I need a longer piece of sandpaper than that. Okay, that's not long enough. I got to get a full sheet and tear it lengthwise. You know, so this is just the first sanding. You know, it'll usually you put a skim coat, you know, for the final, and then you paint it. So we're all right. We got it. But thank you. I'm glad you're on top of this. You're trying to keep me straight. So, you know, thank you for that. Sanding's more exciting than glue drying. Yeah, I'd have to give you that. Although my glue drying is expanding, so that was got to be a little exciting. Come on, that thing grew and grew. I mean, holy crap, that was pretty impressive. Yeah. Bratwurst's fingers stuck again? What the hell does that mean? Oh. Thanks, Paul. Great wrist action. I almost missed that comment. When do you think you're going to call motion about the plane, Matt? It's raining? Really, Roy? It's raining at your place? Yeah? Yeah, I'm not getting any rain tonight. It's a pretty clear night tonight, which is surprising. They're forecasting rain all week. But we didn't get any rain today. No. No, even on the bus. Yeah, I didn't have to turn the wipers on once. It did rain. What the hell did it rain? It rained for like 2 minutes. I think it was early this morning. Really early this morning. I heard it raining, and then it quit. And I was like, okay. Are we done? Yeah. Do you have Wes's number? I'll give it to you if you don't. I think I'd call Wes first and run it by him and see what he thinks you should do as far as how to approach motion on it. Because he'll talk to you just as, Wes, not a representative motion. And he'll tell you the best way to handle it. Oh, look who's in the house. It's Juno. Yeah, let me know, Matt. Keep me in the loop here. If you need his number, let me know. I'll give it to you. Thank you, buddy. Love you too, man. Glad you're here. Good to see you. God, we're getting more and more people now. It's after midnight. Now we're up to 17. That's funny. I think we were hovering at around 14 all night, and now we're at 17. The later it gets, the more people are joining. Oh, is that right? What radio problems do you have with the first E-Jet? Yeah, that's where my Avanti went in. A cricket? What the hell is a cricket? Oh, really, Roy? The sun just set? No kidding. If it wasn't for the rain, you could have been out flying, huh? Hey, motion's coming back out with an F4 real soon, Juno, so just hang tight. and it's a good one. I have it. It was sold as an E-Flite. It's a 6S 80 millimeter, but it's a smaller plane. But God, does it fly good? Man, what a great flyer! And FMS is bringing it back under their name instead of through E-Flite. So just hang tight. We should be seeing it any time. Oh, really? It's only 4 p.m. on Friday in New Zealand? And it's sunny. Oh, man. Sun or winter. Oh, it's a winter day, though. That's true. I forgot about that. How cold is it? Yeah, I like Arrow's stuff a lot, Paul. I think it's a good quality stuff, and the prices are good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of FMS also. I love their products. That's why I just bought the Miss America, and now I'm going to buy the because they got them at 20% off right now for Father's Day. So I'm going to get the I'm going to get the PC-21 because I've been wanting that plane forever. And the Avanti. It's a 70 millimeter Avanti, but I love the paint scheme on it. It's a beautiful Avanti. So I'm going to grab that one. Does it fly good? Which one, Michael? Which plane are we talking about? Does it fly good? The Miss America or what? Oh. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Oh, the Flight Test Simple Stick. Oh. Does it fly good? Does anything Flight Test make not fly good? Can you name one airplane that they put together that doesn't fly good? I can't. I can't think of one airplane that they have that doesn't fly good. Uh-oh. I'm missing a screw. Where the hell did that go? Shit. Oh, it's still in here. Okay, good. Scared me. Okay. A chew? That's funny. I haven't heard that in forever. Oh, thank you. That's funny. No, this is not a Rolex. No, this is a What was it? God, what's the name of this damn watch? Begins with an A. Albatron? Shit, I can't think of it. Anyway, it's about an $80 watch. It's not a big deal. I like it because it's solar powered. It's 3 years old. I've never had to put a battery in it or wind it. As long as there's sunlight, it just keeps running. Actually, I take that back. Any light. As long as there's light, it charges. Doesn't have to be sunlight. It does just as well on fluorescent lights or, incandescent bulbs. It don't care. As long as there's light, it charges the watch. The watch never runs out of power. So yeah, it's a cool watch. I actually have 2 of these. Same thing. They're slightly different designs, but they're both this solar powered run forever watches. I really like them. Debbie got me this. I really like this watch. It's a good watch. Yeah, it's a Folex. It's gangsta. Uh-oh, David's leaving now. He's had enough. He's checking out. All right, Dave. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, I still have to order their bundle for the AT6 Texan. I want that plane. Just too much going on right now. Jesus. With this truck thing and my trailer. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about the trailer. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know what the hell they need a trailer for. It doesn't have any data to get out of it. It's just a dumb box. Apparently my truck has a computer in it, like a black box in an airplane. It tells them exactly when I braked, if I turned the wheel, all that. I said, fine, get all the information out of it you want. But there's nothing the trailer can't add anything. So I don't know why the hell they're putting a lockdown on the trailer. If I could get that back, at least I could fix the trailer. And I gotta bolt the axle back in straight. The axle bolt's broke. I gotta put a wheel and tire on it. I gotta put a pair of fenders on it. I think that's all I need to do to make it usable again. And then I gotta rebuild the rack again. The plane rack broke from the accident. All those planes trying to shift at the same time just snapped the PVC. And then I got to make a list of all the planes that were in there for the insurance company because they're going to be buying me a brand new airplanes. Yeah, exactly, Kenny. Yeah, that's so they want. So the officer told me. But I'm out of their electronics, the good stuff, but a little expensive when I can run for less. Okay. They told me what they have to get a warrant. And I said, well, what do you need a warrant for? I'm giving you permission to go ahead and get the information out of the truck. What do you need a warrant for? And he says, well, it's just the way that the prosecutors want to run it because there can't be any, you said, we couldn't, blah, blah, blah. If we have a warrant, we don't need your permission. We can just do it. And that way you can't come back later and say you didn't give us permission. Okay, if that's the way you want to do it, I don't care. I mean, whatever you want to do. You know, and he thanked me for cooperating and everything. He wasn't trying to be a dick. He was just explaining how they do it, because they want to make sure that every dot's, every I's dotted, every T's crossed, that there isn't any way that an attorney's going to be able to turn this conviction around. They want to make sure that they get it absolutely perfect so that this guy does some jail time. So I'm like, okay, well, if there's anything you need, if I can do anything to help, let me know. And that's pretty much where we left it. Not that I know of, Michael. I don't think they flew the F-14 yet. I don't know what the holdup is, other than they're just scared. I think they're afraid that Michael, I think the twin 90s was a bad idea. I don't know why they did that. I mean, they'll be fine if they don't go full throttle, but it's going to be hard to resist doing that, especially when they sweep the wings back. And I think bad things are going to happen. So, but yeah, I haven't. They've really avoided that subject for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But they don't want to talk about the F-14 much anymore. They barely even want to get it out to show like pictures of the tail surfaces that are painted, and they don't want to go there, and I don't know what the hell the problem is. Yeah, I don't know that they're hooked up with Legend. Wild Bill, I talked to Thomas. He called me and we had a long conversation. I don't know. I don't think there's any real big deal going on there. I don't think they're getting that airplane for free. I can tell you that. Well, I don't know, Michael. I don't know that there's a lot of wing area on that plane. So, I'd have to feel the plane to see if, it really is too heavy, because that thing is so big and it's got a lot of wing in it, especially, just, so, I don't know. It might be all right. I would have said the Tiger Cat was too heavy, and I did say the Mustang was too heavy. Christ, these things weigh a ton, but they fly amazing. So, especially the P-51, is just stupid crazy good with the prop mod. That thing is amazing. I just cannot believe how quick it gets off the ground, as heavy as it is. It's a brick, and it's in the air in 20 feet. It's crazy. At like half to 3/4 throttle. I'm not even going full throttle. I just start rolling it up, and by the time I get to half throttle or a little more, it's in the air already. I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy. Yeah, Kenny, Flight Test came out with their Master Series build, and it's an F-14, and it's pretty big, but they decided, I think it's supposed to have 70s in it, if I remember right, and they decided to put 90s in it. So they already throttled it up once, full throttle, and the air intakes in the front just sucked closed. They just like, and that was the end of that. So they had to reinforce those. They fixed them back out, and they reinforced them. And I think they put some cheater holes in it now too, so that it could suck more air. so it wouldn't try to suck the intakes closed again. Yeah, wow, Billy, there's no doubt. Yeah, there really is. It really is amazing what you can do with foam boards. Some people build these amazing airplanes out of foam board. It's crazy. Um, and John is definitely making some beautiful. Those master build kits he's making are just insane. Um, the F4 they had at Birmingham last year was freaking gorgeous, and it was just paper. You know, they didn't paint it or nothing. It was just cardboard color. You know, the brown. But that thing was a beautiful airplane, and it flew so good. It was amazing. So yeah, I want to build that F4. Honestly, I was so impressed with how good that looked out of foam board. It was crazy. So I really want to build that plane. The T-30. Oh yeah, the T-38. Yep. How big is the T-38, Michael? Is it the same size as the F4, or is it smaller? Because that F4 is huge. That's a big airplane. Oh, that's interesting, Kenny. I didn't know that. Yeah, I was talking to him at Birmingham. It was funny because he had those aqueducts on the bottom of the plane, and he said the thing wasn't flying right, and he thinks that maybe the aqueducts were letting too much air in, and he says, "I wish I could fix that." He just looked at me and said, "Why don't you just put some packing tape over them?" He looked at me, he goes, "Why the hell didn't I think of that?" I don't know. So he did it. It flew great. He didn't like the way it flew at the beginning. It wasn't flying good. But after he taped up those holes, it worked perfect. Yeah. After he taped up those holes, it flew great because he flew it one more time after that. I think just one more time. I only saw it flying one more time, but it flew great after he taped those holes up. So, yeah, that's a cool looking airplane though. I was really impressed. You know, all foam board. God damn, that thing looked good. You know, and it was just cardboard foam board. Didn't even paint it or anything yet, and it just looked that fucking good. It was crazy. Oh, were you? Okay. So Kenny, does Ben does he cut those out himself? Laser cut them out and make kits and sell them, or he just builds them for himself? Oh my God. You're not talking about that gigantic C-47, are you? Oh, it was a 72-incher. Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah, that giant C-47 he made was cool. uh, it didn't have retracts though, did it? I can't remember. Did it? That was a cool ass plane. God, that thing was so fucking big. Christ, you need a bus just to move that thing. Not that it's heavy, just big. Ah, that thing was huge. Oh, the A-26 does? Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, he needs to put retracts on that C-47. I love the C-47, but it don't look good with the gear down. It looks so cool once you get the gear up. It's clean. It just looks good. With the gear down, it doesn't look good. That's why I bought the one from Hobby King, the C-47 from Hobby King, instead of the one from Dynam, because the Dynam one doesn't have retracts, and I gotta have retracts on a C-47. I gotta have retracts. The Intruder, I think Freewing's the only one that builds an Intruder that I know of. But the F4, the one you want, is the one that FMS is coming back out with. They got a picture on their page. They're teasing us with it. They're bringing it back. I have it. I love that plane. God, that thing is just amazing. It flies so good. I don't have any gyro or anything in mine, and it's just rock solid. It flies fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Roy. It's definitely harder to, like my RV8's too big. The RV8 and both the 182 and the 150 Cessnas, the ones from E-Flite and the other one's HSD. Those planes and the Carbon ZT28 are just so big to get in the trailer. And and my trailer's kind of big. It's not a tiny trailer. It's not the biggest one for sure, but it's a little bit of a stretch to get those big ass planes in there. They won't fit in the rack. I have to take the wings off and stand the planes on their noses on a rubber cushion, and then just I have a string or something looped around them to just hold them against the wall, not tightly, just to keep them from falling over. You know, they move around, but just a little bit. I don't want to put, you know, compression marks in them, but. Yeah, a couple people have ordered them, Michael. I don't believe it's out yet, but it was already in pre-order. So I think Spencer ordered one. I think Lewis might have ordered one. I know he wants it real bad. Yeah, so, but yeah, it hasn't. I don't think it's officially released yet. They're still trying to iron the little bugs out of it. They've got to make it lighter. The wing loading's too much. It's definitely way too big, way too heavy. According to the numbers on their page, the wing loading's too heavy. Oh, you think so, Matt? Yeah? The warehouse in China? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Roy, I've been watching him with that Hustler. That's coming out really good. I can't wait to see that fly. That's looking pretty cool. Yeah. So how many days is halfway here? How long does it take a shipping container ship to get from China to here? 30 days? You know how fast those things go? I have no clue. Oh my God, I'm getting tired. One P days tops. What does that mean? One P. Oh, 10 days. I bet it takes more than 10 days, Roy. Those ships are not that fast. Yeah, I don't follow Facebook that much. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how many people get them and crash them, and then bitch that the blue box was no good or whatever. Yeah, somebody was joking with me about that. Was it on the show tonight? The blue box in my trailer is what caused the crash. Because I had a plane in my trailer with a blue box in it, so that must have been the problem. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Let's go with that. I like that. Yeah, that's true, Roy. But I still don't think. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I really have no clue. But I would guess it would take longer than 10 days. But I could be totally wrong. Fuck, I don't know. It just seems like a long. Like I would think it would take 10 days to get to Hawaii, and that's only halfway there. I would expect a ship leaving Miami would take 10 days to get to Hawaii. I would think, but I have no idea. Or Lauderdale, or any one of those ports over there, but I have no idea. Yeah. Need to look up a cruise ship. Of course, they're a little faster than a container ship, but still, it give us an idea. A cruise to Hawaii. How many days does it take to get to Hawaii on a cruise ship? Thanks, Paul. Yeah, this is one of those Walmart $8 or $6 shirts. I saw that and I'm like, oh God, I gotta buy that. It just made me laugh just looking at it there. I said, okay, I gotta have that one. So, Roy, you think it's faster for them to go around the other way on the Earth and end up in like Miami? On this coast? Do you think that's faster? I never thought of going that way. I thought all of the products from China came into California. I know Horizon stuff does. Because after it hits the port in California, they have to ship it to Illinois. No, I don't think Roy's. I don't think he's a flat earther. That's not what he's saying. Yeah, they're probably just taking turns with the women, Michael. Don't worry about it. 15 to 25 days. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right to me. You know, that I would have guessed. Well, I'm getting sleepy, guys. I'm going to have to call this because I'm starting to fall asleep over here. So, thanks for coming, though. It's good seeing y'all. Hope we had some fun. Yeah, more than 10, less than 30. That works. You nailed it, Roy. So keep watching the series. The next video is going up Tuesday. That's when I turn that big ball of Gorilla Glue into a wing. And then the next one will be putting the putty on it. And then the next one will be the sanding the putty off of it. So, thanks, Roy. Appreciate that. So, yeah, Paul, actually, he's in Chicago right now. He just flew him there. So, yeah. Yeah, he's still flying that Falcon around, the fucking guy. When are you going to start flying us around, Michael? Yeah, I know. When we come up with a couple $1 million to pay you. All right, guys. I'm going to go get some sleep. And I'll catch you guys later. Tomorrow night's the Zoom. If any of you guys want to join that, feel free to come and join us. It's a lot of fun. And I'll see you Sunday night, if not before. So, catch you guys later. Have a good night.